In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a brand new tool called Enji, which is basically a project management system, but for all of your marketing tasks. I know a lot of you struggle as small business owners to find the time and understand what you need to do from a marketing perspective. So Enji is a really wonderful tool that can help you figure this out and keep you on track. Enji is not only going to help you stay on track with your marketing tasks, but it's going to help you develop the strategy, and it can even help you write some of the content, post some things, track key performance initiatives, etc. So let's go through the system and I'll give you an idea of what Enji can do. When you log in, you'll see all of the tasks that you have to do. This is one of my demo accounts that I have left kind of on red for a long time. So it does say I have 4 hours of marketing tasks, but typically you won't do that. When you click on these, so like uploading your brand files to your asset library, it's going to take you directly to the place where you need to do that. And in your asset library, you can put in logos, icons, word marks, your palette. You can upload all of your font. And this way, whenever it's helping you create content, it's going to have all of that already in here. It's even going to change your Enji interface to your primary palette. You can see I put in one of my brand colors and now everything is in my brand color, which just makes it fun on the back end. When you first create your account, it's going to ask you to do a lot of these things, and it'll also ask you to do things like creating your brand voice. So this is like providing paragraphs of sample text in your voice. So this could just be a caption you've written, a blog post you've written, something from your website, your about page, etc. And it's going to use AI to kind of summarize that and pull out some of the characteristics of your brand voice so that when it is using AI in the future to write things for you, it's going to use that same type of voice. So for instance, you'll see a few different examples like professional and welcoming, sincere and enthusiastic, conversational and descriptive, etc. Now within Enji, you'll see on your calendar all the different things that you need to do. Some things are going to be recurring and some things are going to be one time. So you see some of these recurring, like pin content on Pinterest, send an email newsletter, plan out social media for next week, or just like researching new hashtags, which is not a recurring task, or doing a giveaway. The different colors will apply to different strategies that you have created, and they will actually help you set up these strategies. So when you're on the strategy tab, you can add a new goal, objective, customer, or marketing channel. So say we were interested in adding a new marketing channel, for instance, referrals. We can click on that and it's going to add that to the rest of the channels that you're focusing on. What I love about Enji is it's giving you tips from actual marketing experts. So while there are a lot of ways to market your business, it's hard to do a good job when you spread yourself too thin. So it's asking you to adjust the size of the circles based on which marketing channels are most important to you. And I think that's super helpful because then it's going to assign you tasks to basically focus on social media as the number one, blogging and Pinterest around the same, and then referrals as smaller, or you can adjust that, of course. So we go into referrals, we can, change the priority, change the color of it, etc. And then in our strategy, we will have referrals added in here. We already have some goals and objectives and different ways that those are being met. And when you first create your account, it's going to walk you through all of this. It's very simple to set these up, and you'll get a lot of different options to choose from. Things like growing my membership, doing a better job with SEO, increase sales and revenue, and then some of these smaller ones that, as you can see, kind of overlap with several of the other main goals and objectives. You can also establish who your customer is, so it'll give you customized recommendations based on who that person is. In the campaigns tab, you can set up any kind of active campaign. So for instance, if it's booking season, we can put in some information and then it's going to pull up all of the tasks that we can do. And it's going to make sure we have enough time to complete all of those by booking season. So if booking season starts November 1st, then we're going to start working on this August 1st. And we can go ahead and add all of this to our calendar based on this campaign. We can describe our target audience, and then we can keep track of all of our performance metrics, budget, etc. over here on this campaign. Right now, a lot of the KPIs or key performance indicators, some of them you have to enter your data manually, but as you can see here for things like website visitors, Enji can actually sync your data from Google Analytics, and they're working on adding more things, for instance, social media, so they can track how your following is changing over the course of your campaign. So while this is manual right now, these are some of the features that they are continuing to add over time, and by the time you see this video, they might have some of these. But right now we can sync with Google Analytics, which is just Amazing. One of the main ways Enji is going to save you so much time is by actually being able to write things for you and automatically post them. So in this copywriter tab, let's start a new draft of an Instagram caption. You can write what you want to post about. So let's say ways to save money on wedding invitations. And then our call to action could be like view our Etsy shop. You can click draft it for me. And now they are drafting some options here for saving money on your wedding invitations. I haven't put in like brand voice into this. I didn't put much information here. So the more information you put here, the more it's going to do a better job for you. But this says kind of check out our blog post for tips and tricks on saving money while still creating beautiful wedding invitations. And of course you can edit this here however you want. You can preview your feed, which is so nice. We can add our little image. This is just my dog holding a sock. And then you can schedule it directly from this section. So say I want this to go live on June 5th at 10:10 Eastern. Now when we go into our calendar, we're going to see that on June 5th, we have this Instagram post already scheduled. I'm going to delete that because, no offense, I don't want that picture of my dog to go on my Instagram feed. No offense, Lucky. We love you. So basically, Enji is going to help you develop your strategies. They're going to help you implement your strategies. And then they're also going to help you keep track of the strategies that are working and all of those key performance indicators to make sure your strategies are growing and changing with your business. So when you head into here, you might see like some of this might feel a little overwhelming. That's because I have multiple campaigns kind of running here. And you can always check out the individual pieces and change them because maybe it turns out that like these are overlapping. And now I have 4 tasks on the same day, but only 1 task on Wednesdays. So maybe I want to move that over. So you can absolutely do that and change what this looks like. You can even assign these to different members of your team. So there's a lot of customization here. And then every time you kind of log in or someone from your team logs in, they're going to see all the things that they are supposed to be doing, as well as having that direct link to figuring out how to do this. So it says start by uploading things, get step-by-step instructions here, and it's going to tell you exactly how to do whatever it is you need to do here on Enji. As someone who educates on a lot of systems for your business, I think this is one that has absolutely been missing. There's not a lot of companies out there that can help you specifically with your marketing, and you can tell that these things were set up by marketing experts when you start reading into everything and seeing those tips that they provide, like, hey, don't add too many campaigns because your message is going to get a little watery and you're not going to have time for this, etc. I'll put my link in the description of this video. It does earn me a small commission, but it also gets you 15% off your first couple months with Enji or a little bit off the yearly subscription. So I'm really excited to introduce you to this. If there's any other features you want me to explore, please let me know. And while you're here, check out some of our other videos about how to run a successful creative business. Thanks, everyone.